This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making headlines.
President Bola Tinubu is set to commence his defense against multiple petitions aiming to remove him from office. This development was revealed by the Presidential Election Petitions Court in Abuja, which announced that all 3 petitioners will conclude their case by Friday. The petitioners challenging Tinubu's victory as the winner of the February 25th presidential election include former Vice President and People's Democratic Party candidate Atiku Abubakar, former Governor of Anambra State and Labour Party candidate Mr. Peter Obi, as well as the Allied People's Movement APM, while Atiku and Obi individually assert that they emerged as the rightful winners of the presidential contest. The APM is urging the court to nullify all votes obtained by Tinubu due to his alleged lack of qualification. The appointment of Kayode Egbetokun as the Acting Inspector General of Police has been officially confirmed, marking the beginning of his tenure. The handing over ceremony took place at the force headquarters, Louis Edet House in Abuja. Egbetokun assumes the role of the 22nd Inspector General of Police in an acting capacity until his confirmation by the Senate. In his address, the acting police chief emphasized the importance of intelligence gathering and a proactive approach to combat crime and criminal activities. He also expressed his commitment to prioritize the welfare of police officers and personnel. Addressing the issue of pending salaries and arrears owed to constables, Egbetokun assured that efforts will be made to clear the backlog. Former IGP Alkali Baba Usman in his speech expressed his confidence that he has left the police force in a better state than he found it. Alkali emphasized the progress made in fulfilling his promise to transform policing narratives and restore the prominence of the police within the country's internal security architecture. During proceedings at the Federal Capital Territory High Court on Tuesday, the Department of State Services (DSS) asserted that Godwin Emefiele, the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), would potentially flee the country if granted bail. The Attorney General of the Federation (AGF) also supported the DSS's argument, referring to Emefiele as a flight risk. Emefiele, who was detained by the DSS and denied access to his family members and legal counsel, is currently challenging his detention in a fundamental rights enforcement suit. During the hearing, both the DSS and the AGF submitted separate counter-affidavits expressing their concerns. The AGF's affidavit explicitly dismissed any speculation that Emefiele was being held on charges related to terrorism. It further stated that his detention was not a result of victimization for his involvement in politics or the failed Naira redesign policy. Asari Dokubo, a former Niger Delta militant, has responded to the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB) for labeling him as a freedom fighter turned bunkering militant and political thug. In a video shared on social media on Tuesday night, Dokubo criticized IPOB and made controversial remarks about the Igbo people. Dokubo described the Igbo people as slaves and suggested that they would have continued to be sold if not for the intervention of the British government. He expressed his belief that the Igbo people lack knowledge about their roots and lack respect for those who bought their father. Furthermore, Dokubo dismissed the notion that he has fled, emphasizing that he is present and accessible. It is important to note that these statements by Asari Dokubo have generated controversy and should be evaluated critically. The Allied People's Movement APM has concluded its case against President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday after presenting one witness before the Presidential Election Petitions Court. The APM's petition challenges Tinubu's election based on the claim that his Vice President Kashim Shettima held dual nominations as a senatorial and vice presidential candidate prior to the February 25th elections. The party has requested that the court nullifies Tinubu's victory, citing alleged flaws in the process that led to his declaration as president by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). The respondents in this matter includes INEC, President Tinubu, Vice President Shettima, their party, the All Progressives Congress, and Ibrahim Masari.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.